I'm back to talk about my favorite bags for fall and to go over the Lily bag and the Toscana leather and see and share with you what I think about it. But first of all, my last video got cut off and I had to edit it, and a lot is going on in my life. So that's why I haven't been able to speak to you a whole lot this summer and fall. But, and I said I was going to do this video right away, and look at what happened. A whole week and a half went by. So it goes by in a flash. I had my grandchild, I had a trip I had to make, a business trip suddenly, and I'm back. We've had some family losses in our family this summer, and so it really knocked me off my momentum, honestly. We had to go through our own grief process, and it's been where we had the sudden loss of a family member, and so very much like Kate, who's lost her mother, and I send my love to you. So many people have had challenges, and so it's just been a very challenging summer all the way around, business-wise, family-wise. So I just love doing these videos. They're cathartic, right? They help you feel so much better. But my last video, I had to edit down. I had a longer one, really talking about all my bags for fall, and I had to cut it because of memory issues on my phone. I really tried to unload a lot of things, but it's still, with all the apps and everything, affects how I upload. So sometimes I have to edit them down to about 10 minutes. So here are my favorite bags, and I didn't really get to talk about this one, which was the Buckley bag. I sold my chestnut Buckley bag because I had two other chestnut bags. I have the Barlow, as you all know, and this is the ivy color, and this is one of my favorite colors for fall because it's a beautiful contrast to my rust. I'm wearing a suede jacket and black today to kind of show off my fall colored bags. And this has Timoro trim, beautiful bag that is just feet, lots of tassels, little pulls, darling bag. And I had this in chestnut, and you know what? I loved it, but I just didn't need a chestnut bag. But I do love the Buckley, and it has a shoulder strap that's great, nice drop on it. So real quick, so that you can see my ivy, and just wearing black today with this rust color to celebrate the ginger bag that I'd gotten last week from the Today Special Value. And so I'll see if I'm going to continue to discuss it, whether I like it or not. But anyway, this is one of my favorites for fall, and I have seven days of the week, right? So the Buckley bag in ivy, my gray bag. On the Dunanista Den, Picantan Beauty, I had a raffle that I won this little beautiful Dooney & Bourke tassel, and it looks great with my gray, my soft gray Florentine leather small satchel because of the red trim. That's what I love about this bag, is the red trim contrasting with the gray is just gorgeous. So I love those little details that Dooney & Bourke have. Also, of course, those beautiful handles and the whip stitching. And this is a handy little satchel, and it's not too heavy. I used to have a medium satchel just like Angie. Angie has the medium satchel in ivy, and I had that, and stupid me gave it away to my daughter-in-law. So I see it regularly, and she won't give it back. Darn it. So she's not willing to let me have it no more. Oh, what's up about that? She loves it. It's a beautiful bag. So I come across another medium. I thought it was too big and too heavy, but it's funny. I'm able to carry the little heavier bags. This is my black Brenna shoulder bag. Very useful, very convenient. And again, it's got that Sierra trim that looks absolutely stellar, right? With my suede jacket. So I wear this quite a bit. Now you have to move the little handles around. I wear this quite a bit. Very handy with the little pockets inside. So this is my other favorite Dooney & Bourke. I'm going to go through them kind of fast because I've had videos on these if you want to check them. And, you know, subscribe to my channel, guys. I would be happy to have more wonderful new subscribers. So that's number 2. Number 3, I think the crimson bag I showed at the last video. I love the crimson color. The Bordeaux's for fall. Of course, my Barlow. The reason I purchased this, again, was my suede. I'm trying to think of this cognac color jacket. And love to wear this. Now, here's a coat. And it does just fit over the coat, the shoulder strap. But a heavy coat, big winter coat, I think women are going to have a little challenge with that. But I do wear this. And unfortunately, the suede grabs the shoulder straps, and it works fine. Okay. Suede charcoal, logo lock in suede with the Sierra trim bumpers, I call them, on the corner. I wear this a lot with my suede jacket in the charcoal. I love that contrast. They have them all different colors. So whatever is your game is your bag. So you'll find it. But I love the rich mink color of this. It's just very rich. And so it's a charcoal gray. My other favorite color for fall is the natural. That's a natural, to have a natural bag. And this is the Kingston. The Clayton is similar, except it's a satchel version rather than a hobo version. So another wonderful Florentine leather bag. This is suede. So I guess I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Florentine and 1 suede and 1 pebble. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So those are my favorite fall colors, fall bag silhouettes. The satchel you can't beat. That's your first, if you want to buy your first Dooney & Bourke, I think this is sort of a classic, don't you think, women, to purchase first. All right, now let's get to this baby, which is beautiful, the ginger. I figure they're going to come out with this color in different silhouettes. So how do I feel about this ginger bag? Love the color. The strap just clings onto my shoulder compared to the other bags. Love that. The texture is soft, very light, pebbly. But you'll see that the leather is dull. It has kind of a dull, now I don't know if it shines with use. It may start to develop a luster. This has a beautiful luster to it. You see the difference? This is a little kind of dull. And that's something I'm not sure I'm crazy about. This is pebble leather. See it up close? Pebble in the Brenna bag in black. And this is the pebbling in this bag. Very sharp bag. It's stiff. It holds its shape very much like this does, which I like. But this has softened. And you see the luster just bounces off of there. This doesn't quite have, I'm spoiled. I love the Florentine leather, you know, luster. But this is a much lighter bag. It is light, but it's still leather. So it's not going to be the lightest. The other thing I'm not crazy about, I guess these are the negatives, is when I put my things in here, I find that it works better if I have an organizer. It sort of holds its shape a little better with the organizer. But you see how it collapses in the middle there? And you know, I'm out to lunch whether I like that or not. And then the interior is red, and it shows when it collapses a little bit. And it has structure, you know, looks good, nice deep. I think you have to have an organizer. I found that when I don't have the organizer, it really flops forward. And I'm just a little bit kind of questioning that, you know, that happening. So you see how then I got the taggage. You can see I haven't really used it a whole lot. Color is perfect with my jacket. This is cognac, but this is ginger. Ginger goes with it beautifully. Okay, so you can see the detail. The strap is excellent. That's the best part of this bag. When I have it sitting, yeah, I mean, it's a hobo, and that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to drop like that. And so there's things about it I really adore. I love the clasp on it. I love this beautiful contrasting stitching. You see that? Very saddle. This is like a horse feeding bag. The details are lovely. I'm not going to remove it yet because I'm still making a decision. Fortunately, QVC gives you 30 days. I paid $12 for shipping for this privilege, but it does help me get acquainted. Now, this is what came with it. I didn't really discuss this in the last video because I had to shorten it. I only have about 10 minutes, 12 minutes in order to upload. Nice wallet. I have one that came from the Brenna. You see that? And it's pebble leather, and I put my business cards right here. And it actually has more of a wallet where there's little compartments in here where you can put your, your credit cards and stuff. This is just, and this will fit my i6 phone. It fits it perfectly, so that's a good thing. But it's, and here is the key fob. See the interior? Red cotton duck. And it's just a nice big wallet, and it's a lovely little addition. But the Toscana leather, I'm wondering if it gets more lustrous as it gets older. Is it like, you know, the Florentine? Not in terms of luster. The richness of the color is nice. Now, when I put all my stuff in here, just regular. Now, I may have to cut off and say goodbye to everybody pretty quick because of the time limit I have. Okay, so I'm going to throw all my stuff in here. You see how it really collapses without an organizer? And golly, I think some women that would bother, and some women it might not. It does go well under your arm though, because when it collapses, it's just really comfortable there. And love the look. Sorry about this. But the way it pulls forward, and this, that bugs me. So I'm not sure I'm going to keep it. I just think for $300, whatever it is, I like the structure of it, but it collapses. I think if you want a smaller, lighter weight bag rather than the Dooney Burke logo lock, this is a real good option. But I don't think it's for me. I'm not crazy about it. And I feel sad. So this may have to go back. The color's perfect. So I think they're going to have ginger and other colors and other silhouettes. And I think too, part of my problem is I do have, it's not a problem, but I have Louis Vuitton bags that are great for fall. And I've got 2 of them. And I think, and they're lightweight. And I just think, I'm not sure that that works. So if you have any other questions or comments, please let me know.